Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And going to be with you here this Tuesday, December 17th evening on YourLiveEvent.com as we get set for varsity basketball action between the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. Good evening, everybody. James Martins alongside Brooklyn Hannekamp on the camera this evening as you're in tune to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. But IRIINS.com for a free quote today. Again, the Burros take on the Thunder. The Burros at 2-2, and the Thunder coming into this contest at 3-1. Roadmap up ahead in this contest on YourLiveEvent.com. We have we'll check in with our coaches, head coaches ahead of contest tonight in Tony Evanstead from Hatton-Northwood and Dwayne Connell from Hillsboro-Central Valley. And as well, we'll take a look a little bit deeper at both of these teams, see their seasons thus far, take a look at the Your Live event schedule as well. That's coming up here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and the 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Legacy Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes to bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. Legacy Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Under Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews at tonight's girls basketball contest between the Division B Hatton-Northwood Thunder and the Division A Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, joined by the Thunderhead girls basketball coach and Tony Evanstead. And Tony, as we mentioned before the interview, you guys have been road warriors. Haven't had a home game yet this season, but hasn't, I guess, mattered so far, being 3-1 to start.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, we've played, I think, 4 games already, and we were the home team for one of them out in Minot, so we do have other jerseys, but everything else has been on the road. We went up to Cavalier and then Park River, and then now here, and then our next games will be at home, so it's been just play on the road, and it doesn't matter really where you play. The hoops are the same height anywhere, so it's just kind of enjoy the bus ride, handle the travel, and you got to play everybody anyways. Shouldn't matter where you play them.
You got off to a 3-0 start and then ran into the buzzsaw that is Lauren Bell and Park River Fordville Lincoln. Your thoughts on some of the best things that have happened so far in the first 4 games?
With our older 2 girls, Candace and Azure and Elizabeth Pinky, we're relying on them to do a lot for us. And they've been able to do that. That Park River game, they kind of took them away a little bit. So that shows our other girls they all need to step up, and they're all capable of stepping up. So we have a lot of younger girls that we play as well, too, so they're getting a lot of good playing minutes. It's just kind of got to be team games moving forward. We got to those girls got to shoot from outside if they're not guarding them. They're leaving you open, so you have to make them guard you so they can't just double inside all the time on us.
What's the things you want to see the most out of the first couple quarters here, first half here against Hillsboro-Central Valley?
Just the effort on the defensive side of the ball, getting into the gaps, not giving up, driving, just drives to the lane. We got to stop that. And backside help defense on Olsen down low. We know she's going to try to just seal and pin and post up down low. If we can get to front and make them try to throw it up over the top, then have that backside help to either get a steal or just deter that pass, and then have ball pressure outside and look to run. Like, that's kind of when we play our best, when we can just let the horses run is kind of what the mentality is. Just get the ball and go. They're all capable of just running and going. Even, I mean, our 1 through 5 can bring the ball up the court. So that's kind of what whoever gets the rebound, look to go, get it up the sideline, and it's easier to do that than to try to run plays for them right now. So that's our mentality this early in the season.
Rivalry contest tonight, of course, inside the county for the most part. Got to be thrilling to at least get back closer to home.
Yeah. It's this is our shortest distance traveled so far, and being able to, we haven't played HCV in a couple years, just with things changing, them going Class A, us being Class B, but it's a close game, so you always want to play good teams, and we know they're a good team. We saw them this summer. So they have some really good pieces, and they're working together, and Coach Connell has them playing well. So why would you not want to play very good opponents and good teams? It's only going to help you get better as a program.
Head Coach Tony Evanstead from Hatton-Northwood joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Under Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews ahead of tonight's girls basketball contest between Division A Hillsboro-Central Valley and Division B Hatton-Northwood, joined by the Hillsboro-Central Valley head girls basketball coach and Dwayne Connell. And Coach, a couple of wins, a couple of setbacks, some things that are good to see, some things that you definitely need to work on. And the best part was, I think you got a week to address the good and the bad.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. We started off the season really good, the very first game. We're still turning the ball over, so we got to figure that out. And then against Carrington, we didn't rebound very well at all, threw the ball away. So it was nice to have a good week of practice. So we've been working on a lot of that stuff.
Kind of what you mentioned, of course, the turnovers and the rebounding, but what else have you been working on to try and tune up here over this week?
Transition. We want to push the basketball a lot more, making sure that we have effort. Like I said, the first game of the season was great, but since then our effort hasn't been there like it was last year, so we're really trying to improve on that.
Got a chance tonight to take on a Hatton-Northwood squad. They've been on the road the entire season so far, but they've got some great talent and Azure and some other pieces that'll challenge the ladies tonight.
Yeah, they have a couple big girls inside, and they, from the film that we've been watching, they stay in the game the whole time, so we're just hoping that we can transition and kind of wear them out if we can.
Kind of what's the game plan there? What do you want to see after the first quarter of play to let you know that you guys are on the right track?
That's just it, just pushing the basketball as much as we can. We know we have to be patient because it might be something where they might not get tired until, say, the fourth quarter. So we just got to keep on pushing the ball and being patient and taking care of the basketball.
Head Coach Dwayne Connell, Hillsboro-Central Valley girls basketball, joining us here in our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
And that concludes our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. It's dhb.bank. So we get set for girls basketball action, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Hatton-Northwood on yourliveevent.com. We return. We'll take a look at some other pregame notes. And we'll take a look around the schedules around the state of North Dakota and on yourliveevent.com. It's coming up next on the pregame show.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations at Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622. We're coming on back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get that insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all. Home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com for a free quote today. As the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros host the Hatton-Northwood Thunder girls basketball action, A-B crossover match on yourliveevent.com. Let's get some insight into both these teams' early season. They both played 4 games. The Burros 2-2. The Thunder 3-1, both coming off losses. The Burros to Carrington 56-23, and the Thunder to Park River Fordville Lincoln 54-44. The Thunder again won their first 3 games of the year. Ryan, Velva, and Cavalier. The Ryan and Velva games, of course, in Minot at the shootout, and Cavalier up in Cavalier. The Thunder averaging 57 points per game on offense, allowing 44 per game on defense. Their 2 standouts, the focal points, Kennison Azure and Elizabeth Pinkey, 5'11" and 6 foot respectively. 2 tallest on the floor. They, again, will look to be the focal points of the offense in this game and this year for Hatton-Northwood. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, again, 2-2, a season-opening win against Oak Grove. Fell to Central Cass in the second game, then a win over Drayton Valley Edinburgh, and then a loss to Carrington. So they've been back and forth, but they've had a week off, as you heard Dwayne Connell explain in the pregame conversations. And that's helped them to try to hone in on some things. They were really good against Oak Grove at hanging onto the ball, at least from film that I watched. But it's really struggled in that department against Central Cass and Carrington. In that Central Cass game, Megan Ensign was virtually invisible. And for the three-point asset that she is, three-point threat that she is, that's a player that can't afford to be invisible for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So that's the key for Hatton-Northwood, keep her in check and funnel everything inside where Hatton-Northwood is certainly strongest. I think tonight as well, the tempo is going to be a big factor. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they average just 43.5 points per game on offense, allowing 59 per game on defense. Nice little season kind of coming off the bench there for Casey Hahn, and a good starting so far for Mackenzie Potasic. She's been able to find some openings, find some good shots as well. So we'll see who's the focal point tonight. Again, a game that does not mean anything to the region standings, but a game you certainly want to win nonetheless. It's been a couple of years since these two teams have met, and they're both looking for a victory to get them back on track, especially for Hillsboro-Central Valley. I think tonight, three things to look at: the turnover battle, the tempo, and the glass. If the Burros can win 2 out of 3 of those, I think they stand a fair good chance to win the contest. But again, they're going to struggle. Peyton Olson certainly has the height to contend down low, but the physicality there of Azure and Pinky are going to be hard to match tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So they're going to have to hit some outside shots. They're going to have to hit those shots when they get the chance. Taking a look at our Your Live event schedules, yourliveevent.com. Lots of action going on tonight. A wrestling quad there, Aiken at Pine City, Hinckley, Finlayson. Northern Cass Wrestling Triangular, Kindred, the host Jaguars and Thompson in that one. Carrington boys basketball hosting Shiloh Christian. Central Cass boys hosting Grafton. Big Fork and International Falls doing a girl-boy hockey doubleheader. Fargo North and Shanley in a doubleheader, girl-boy basketball. Lisbon boys basketball hosts Richland, and Royalton girls basketball is at Pine River Bacchus. We'll also have a full Year Live event coaches show tomorrow. We'll take a break, obviously, for Christmas, but we will be back on January 1st for our Year in Review show. Thursday, lots of action. Friday, lots of action. And Saturday, lots of action as well. You can check out our full lineup at yourliveevent.com. Taking a look at some schedules around the state of North Dakota for girls basketball. As tonight, some of the marquee matchups. The top 5 in AA are all playing tonight. Number 1, Minot is at St. Mary's. Number 2, Horace hosts South. The number 3, Davies at Red River. Number 4, Mandan is at Receive Votes Bismarck. And number 5, Legacy hosts North. The 2 of the top 5 in action tonight in A. Number 2, Devils Lake is at Rugby. And Oak Grove hosts number 5, Valley City. Some good action tonight. Also, the selection of the top teams in B also in action. We'll step away from the national anthem. Be back for the starting lineups next on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
Coming out of the national anthem here now, it's time for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own, crystalsugar.com. As we'll take a look first at the visiting team, the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. They'll start with the 5'7" sophomore guard, number 10, Abby Padilla. A 5'6" junior forward, number 12, Maddie Meyer. 5'6" senior forward, number 14, Amy Draxton. A 5'11" senior forward, number 24, Kennison Azure. And the 6' junior forward, number 32, Elizabeth Pinky. That's your starting lineups. That is your starting lineup for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, coached by Tony Evanstead, assisted by Ryan Bilden and Taylor Riley. The Thunder in the black jerseys tonight, white numbers, blue trim on the side, HN on the shorts in white, Thunder in cursive in blue, going right to left. Azure with a knee brace on the right knee. Otherwise, everybody else looks fully healthy and ready to go. And now for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, they'll go with this starting five. It's the 5'3" sophomore guard, number 3, Mackenzie Potasic. The 5'9" junior forward, number 11, Paige Cotton. 5'6" senior guard, number 13, Megan Ensign. 5'6" senior guard, number 23, Kennedy Olson. And the 5'9" sophomore forward, number 34, Peyton Olson. That's the starters for the Burros, coached by Dwayne Connell, assisted by Kim Olson. The Burros go left to right in the white jerseys, blue letters, blue numbers, outlined in gray with the blue and gray trim, the HCV logo on the shorts as well. That's our starting lineup presented by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live that sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own, crystalsugar.com. And again, we are here inside the Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Give him a call or stop on downtown today. Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl of Hillsboro. Ready for the opening tip here just a few minutes after initially scheduled. It's 7:08. The tip is 1 to the Burros. And right away, the Thunder take it away on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Of course, scoreless here as Pinky brings it up for the Thunder. Over there on the left-hand side for Meyer. Meyer slings it top of the key. Draxton now Padilla. Left wing matched up there with Potasic. Over there in between the circles, Pinky looking for a movement. 15 on the shot clock. Azure back out Padilla for 3. Kaboom! Abby Padilla knocks down the 3, and Hatton-Northwood takes the early 3-0 lead on that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sale scoreboard. Kennedy Olson sees an opening in the lane, lost control, and the Burros turn it over once again. On the steal that time is Draxton. Azure down low to Pinky, gets by Olson for a moment, nearly saves the ball but throws it away as the Thunder turn it over for the first time here in the opening quarter. 7:07 remaining here in the first. On YourLiveEvent.com. Potasic driving there, left side. Looking for an opening. Bounces it in to Peyton Olson. That's a foul there. And the foul will go against Pinky. That is her first. Team's first of the quarter. And it'll send Peyton Olson to the free throw line there. The sophomore will get 2 attempts. First one up and good. Brother Landon, of course, on the boys team last year. Graduated, now a member of Mayville State. As Peyton will connect on the second free throw. Cuts the lead from 3-1 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sale scoreboard. Azure will bring it up for the Thunder. Left wing there for Meyer. Meyer, Pinky now. Pinky way out there. Olson hanging strong. Nice cut for Azure and a beautiful finish for Kennison Azure. A scoop layup is nice. And it's a 5-2 lead for the Thunder, who received votes in the most recent girls basketball B poll from the Sportscasters Sports Writers Association. Missed there from Olsen, the rebound to Ensign, and she draws the foul. And the foul here, second for Hatton-Northwood. It's going to go against Maddie Meyer, her first. As Ensign, first is up and good. Burrows, perfect from the line so far tonight. As she'll try one more here. Second one is missed. And the rebound goes to Azure. Azure will bring it up there for the Thunder. Right wing there for Padilla. Padilla dropped off for Pinky. Long range jumper is good for Elizabeth Pinky. As the Burrows nearly turn it over. Cotton over to Ensign. She'll fire the three. Kaboom! Megan Ensign. Ensign drills the three, and the lead is down to one. Azure through the lane and scores. Kennison Azure. A great finish as the Thunder start out the night 4 for 4 from the field. Back the other way, Olsen throws up a prayer not answered, and it's taken away by Meyer. And the Thunder as they will turn it over. Couple of turnovers each side. As the Burrows get it back, 5:41 to go here in the opening quarter. Ensign, Olsen, and Ptacek in the backcourts. And that's Kennedy Olsen anyway. Off the Peyton Olsen screen. Kennedy Olsen into the lane. Try to kick it out. She'll draw the foul. That's the third team foul in the first 2.5 minutes of the game against Hatton-Northwood. And this one is going to go, looks like, against Amy Draxton. That is her first. As the Burrows inbound baseline left. Ensign, nice find to Cotton, but missed it. And Azure takes the rebound out of the air. Back up ahead, another missed shot, and the rebound goes to Megan Ensign. That's the first miss of the game for Hatton-Northwood. Burrows bring it back up here. Ptacek for three, in and out. Rebound, Paige Cotton, in and out. And the rebound, Peyton Olsen. Back to Cotton. Third chance here for the Burrows. Cotton missed it, and it's out of bounds. But it'll stay Hillsboro-Central Valley basketball. And Ensign, 2 rebounds out of the gate. And as the rebound goes to Peyton Olsen, she draws the foul. And Pinky with her second. So that's a they're going to call it on Abby Padilla. That is her first. So we'll send Peyton Olsen to the line. So that's a good break there for Pinky to not get that second foul. Peyton Olsen 3 for 3 at the line to start. She'll get another chance here, and she'll connect. Peyton Olsen 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. The lead down to 1 again, 9-8. Trying to find Padilla down low, and the Burrows take it away with Olsen. Olsen will bring it up there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Layup is missed, and the rebound goes to Pinky. But Olsen takes it away. Inside miss, but she draws the foul, and now Pinky will grab her second. Hillsboro-Central Valley just 1 of 11 from the field, but they're 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and they've tacked 2 fouls on Elizabeth Pinky. As the first from Ensign is a miss. As checking in for the Thunder for the first time tonight, Annika Pinky, the 5'8 freshman. Bring it out there. Ensign with another chance from the free throw line, and she makes it count. 2 of 4 from the line tonight for Ensign. We are tied at 9. Our first tie since the opening tip. The Burrows have not led yet in this contest. Largest lead for the Thunder has been 3. Padilla. Over there now Meyer. Azure. Driving, scooping, scoring for Kennison Azure. 6 points, all nice finishes. And the Thunder regain the lead 11-9. Here's Casey Hong. Hong with the jumper. In for Casey Hong. Just the second made field goal of the contest for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Annika Pinky across the timeline. Dropped off to Azure. Azure. Now Meyer. Back to Azure. Pinky. Azure on the left side. Annika Pinky lost it for a moment. Dart in, and that's blocked. Kept alive by Pinky, who's backing on the offense-defense, and a missed shot. And the rebound to nobody. Hatton-Northwood has just missed 2 shots tonight. As the Burros go to their bench, Hadley Abentroth, the 5'7 sophomore, and Addison Sowery, the 5'3 junior, will come onto the floor for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Meanwhile, for Hatton-Northwood, here comes Izzy Padilla, the 5'9 freshman. So both Padillas are out there, and looks like both Pinkies are out there as well. Sowery dropped off Hong. Nice feed in for Peyton Olson. Steps back and scores. And the Burros take the lead for the first time here tonight on the Peyton Olson field goal. The Burros taken away here now. 5th turnover of the game for Hatton-Northwood. Nearly a steal. They really weren't looking as Kennedy Olson missed the shot. And the rebound goes to Pinky. Elizabeth Pinky, that is. And the foul will go here. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley's first. It'll go on Peyton Olson. And team's first. 3:05 remaining here in the opening quarter. Abby Padilla controls, trying to get around Sowery. Now dropped off there, Izzy Padilla. Pinky trying to lob it in for Azure. She's surrounded and draws the foul. As that'll go here on Hadley Abentroth, her first, team second. We'll stay on the floor with, again, Abby Padilla to inbound. Inbound there, Izzy Padilla. Now Abby Padilla, she's triple teamed. Burrows getting there in the coffin corner, and looks to be a jump ball. It'll stay Hatton-Northwood basketball. 13-11 Hillsboro-Central Valley. 2:48 remaining on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sale scoreboard. Azure on the move, looking for it. She's got it. She'll wheel back around. Dropped off now. Izzy Padilla driving. Kick out Azure. Top of the key. 3, why not? Her first miss of the night. And the rebound goes to nobody, but the foul is drawn. And that'll be the second on Peyton Olson. So Peyton Olson now with 2 quick fouls. Pinky with a couple of fouls. As the Thunder keep. Off the pass up to Izzy Padilla. Now Azure darts it in towards Pinky the younger. And that's thrown out of bounds. Hatton-North with 6 turnovers unofficially in this opening quarter. The Burros with the 13-11 lead. Again, a couple of ties and 1 lead change in this game. Both teams have had leads of at least 2 points, but no more than 3. It's been a tight game throughout. Slowed down a little bit. Here's Brindley Lazard. Lazard drives, missed it. But she draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line there for 2. And the Burros, they are just 3 of 15 from the field tonight, but they have cashed in at the free throw line. As Lazard will look to do the same, and she does. Burrows now from the charity stripe here. We'll see what happens with the second for Brindley Lazard. She makes it. 8 of 10. The Burros shooting 80% from the free throw line tonight so far. As we get a foul on Hillsboro-Central Valley, that'll be the first on Casey Hong. 3rd team foul as Azure and the Thunder bring it back. Azure off the screen, driving, losing, picking it back up, bouncing it back out to Padilla. Padilla now and Annika Pinky. Drops it off now, Elizabeth Pinky. And draws the foul. And so Elizabeth Pinckey going to the free throw line here, as that's going to be the second now on Casey Hong. So Hong with 2 and Payne Olson with 2 fouls. 1:56 to go in the opening quarter. Pinckey drills the free throw. The first attempt tonight for Hatton-Northwood as Ensign gets back in and Paige Cotton as well. And Potasic will come in as well. So very small lineup here with both Hong on the bench with 2 fouls and Peyton Olson on the bench with 2 fouls. Good chance to get some opportunities inside for Pinckey and Azure and the Thunder. As the Burros lead, back down to 2 here, 15-13. Lazard for 3. Kaboom! Brindley Lazard. 5 points there for the Burros as they have their largest lead of the game at 5. Hatton-Northwood back in, and a missed shot, but a foul. As we'll see who this one goes on. It will be on Lazard. That's her first. As the Thunder, actually both teams now in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Pinckey was just at the line. And she will get the free throw. Pinckey 3 for 3 to start out. The second, oh boy, that did not hit the rim. I'll give her the broadcaster's jinx on that one. As the lead goes down to 4 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. There's Potasic. Potasic on a spin move. Looking to drive and lost control. The Burros maintain possession here. With $1:31 to go in the opening quarter on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard. Potasic. Inbound. This is Sowery. In the corner. Ensign. Deals it. Paige Cotton. Turnaround off the box. Miss short. And the rebound goes to Azure. Azure brings it back up the floor there for the Thunder. Azure looking to direct traffic. Trying to get around Paige Cotton. And she's calling for the travel and asking ye shall receive, Paige Cotton. Turnover there for the Thunder, their 7th. Maybe from a future coach, Paige Cotton. Sowery gets the inbound there with the Burros up 4. Ensign, right corner 3. Long rebound taken by Pinckey. Both Pinckey and Azure with 3 boards each, but the turnover bug is harming Hatton-Northwood. 8 turnovers for the Thunder in the first quarter, just 2 for the Burros. Got to be happy with Dwayne Connell. And he's clearly winning that battle early on. Cotton on the inside, kick out. Ensign, right wing 3. Long rebound, out of bounds. Megan Ensign got off to a nice start. She's missed her last couple from long range. As the Burros have missed 15 shots in the opening quarter. Dropped into Pinckey. Kick out Azure. Back over there to Izzy Padilla. She'll go for the jumper. Miss. Pinckey with a rebound. Miss. Pinckey had another rebound for a moment. It'll be a jump ball, and Lazard will help the Burros get the ball back. And so Hillsboro-Central Valley now can hold for the final shot. 27.4 on the clock. Potasic. And Sowery in the backcourts. Sowery looking for an opening. Nice find. Paige Cotton at the free throw line. Miss. Rebound up for grabs. It falls to the Thunder up ahead. Azure wide open. Mishandled the ball for a little bit. She'll keep it with 5-4. Trying to muscle her way and miss the shot, but she draws the foul. Good tough move there by Kennison Azure. As the foul will go here on Paige Cotton. That is her first. The Thunder already in the bonus. Azure. First one is up and smooth. Azure leading all Thunder with 7 points on the night. Actually leading all scorers on the floor with 7. Azure's second is missed. Rebound. It's another jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Thunder with 1.7 on the clock. Inbound there Baseline right for Izzy Padilla. Enough for a lob and shoot. Out for three. Oh, off the top of the backboard. At the end of the first quarter on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard, it's Hillsboro-Central Valley 18, Hatton-Northwood 15.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Second quarter coming up here on yourliveevent.com. James Martins alongside Brooklyn Hannekamp on the camera this evening. 18-15 Hillsboro-Central Valley lived at the free throw line, and they enjoyed living there. 8 of 10, shooting 80% of the opening quarter. In fact, both teams shot 80% from the free throw line as the Thunder were 4 of 5. Kennedy Olson, Casey Hong, and Peyton Olson back on the floor, both with 2 personal fouls. Olson bounced it off of Azure, gets the ball back, misses the shot, and the rebound goes to Izzy Padilla. Back to Azure. Azure now, Izzy Padilla. Top of the key. There goes Draxton. Draxton looking inside. Pinky puts it in. Elizabeth Pinky. Up now to 7 points. And the lead is down to 1, 18-17. The Thunder get the ball back on a turnover. Azure's three, kaboom! And the Thunder regain the lead here on just the Burros' third turnover of the game. There's nearly 4 there. It's Casey Hong recovers the ball for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hadley Abentroth deals it into Lazard. Tapped out of bounds by Azure. And the Burros will keep. This is going to be a pretty fascinating region in B, as you've got Benson County off to a 7-0 start. Mayport CG, the defending state champions, who got throttled last night by Thompson. As we get another jump ball. It's like our 4th, 5th jump ball of the game. And then you got this Hatton-Northwood squad in there as well. So you just never know who's going to come out. I think this is a region that speaks to those that prefer the third place or prefer the state qualifier games, that you get a chance, even really if you finish kind of in a heavy district or a heavy region. As Azure on the ball draws the foul, and that's going to be the second on Brindley Lazard. So the Burros are doing well from the free throw line, but they're giving up a lot of fouls for a team with not a lot of depth. Foul trouble could get costly in the end. Right now the Thunder with a 2-point lead. They're looking inside at Pinky, and that's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Peyton Olson. Thunder keep with 26 on the shot clock. Again, you look at this Region 2, District 4. We mentioned Benson County, Mayport CG, Hatton-Northwood in there. Nelson County, New Rockford, Cheyenne. They could be good threats as well. It's Casey Hong. Back the other way. Missed the shot. A rebound there to another jump ball. As Hillsboro-Central Valley will keep here. Kennedy Olson on the inbound. Right to Abentroth. Now Hong, left elbow. Matched up there with Azure. 3 ball on the way. It's short. Lazard, and the rebound popped up in the air. Go to Azure. And she's knocked to the ground. Kennison Azure already with 4 boards to go along with her 10 points. She's on pace for a double-double. Has some substitutions. Maddie Meyer back on the floor for the Thunder. Paige Cotton back on the floor there for the Burros. And the Thunder get the ball here up by 2 with 6:11 remaining here in the opening half. Third foul in the early going for Peyton Olsen. It's a tough first half there for Olsen. Down inside, kick back out. Azure for 3. Doinks off the back of the iron, and the rebound taken by Paige Cotton. So Cotton and the Burros will bring it back. Hong for 3. Just off the mark, and the rebound goes to Azure. And nearly stolen away. Pinky gets it back. Boy, the Thunder just cannot hang on to the ball tonight. Turnaround, Meyer is missed. Hong with the rebound. And this is looking like the JV first quarter where no team really could hold on to the ball for more than 5 seconds. As we get another foul, this time it's going to go in against Hillsboro-Central Valley. Oop. And we get a timeout. 20-18, 5:29 remaining here in the opening half. Hatton-Northwood with the lead over Hillsboro-Central Valley.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout for all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. We had a good amount of scoring in the first quarter as we had a combined 33 points. But in this quarter, we have just 5 points by Hatton-Northwood. 5:29 remaining here in the second, so still some good time to generate some offense before the halftime break. It's Mackenzie Potasic taking for the Burros. Kennedy Olsen trying to break that zone defense. Cotton turnaround jumper is missed, and the rebound goes back to the Thunder and to Maddie Meyer. In the corner, a little trapped. Pinky. Now Azure, top of the key. Back to Izzy Padilla. Now Azure. Rifles it. That's a long 2. A rainbow that's missed. And Casey Hong pulls down the rebound there for the Burros. Potasic deals it into Lazar. Turnaround jumper. Missed everything. And the rebound goes to Pinky. Smith Pinky now with 5 boards on the game. And she drives the lane, missed the shot. Foul is on the floor, and I think that's going to go against Lazard, and that would be her 3rd. Peyton Olsen already with 3 fouls. Lazard now with 3. Casey Hong with 2. Hanging inside, coming back into the ball game here. And I don't even know that I see Peyton Olsen on the bench here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So we'll look to monitor that. Draxton, Meyer looking to drive, poked out of bounds by Kennedy Olsen. So again, another smaller lineup out there for the Burros. I guess your 5 would be Casey Hong. There's a 4:25 to go in the opening half. Our score remains 20-18 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Into Azure, miss, follows her miss, missed again, got a second rebound. The Thunder missed 3 shots on that trip alone. They missed just 10 shots for the entire game. And Kennison Azure right now has 7 rebounds in this game. Kennedy Olsen back for the Burros. Inside open. She would normally take that. She's missed her last couple, so she thinks a little bit longer. Potasic and Olsen playing catch over there on that left side. Now inside. Now back Olsen. Trying to deal it in. Might have been a kick ball, but the Burros turn it over. Thunder keep it and draw a foul. Burros have turned it over just 4 times tonight, but they have fouled an incredibly large amount as Kennedy Olsen called for her first. That's, I believe, the 10th foul called in this game against Hillsboro-Central Valley. Azure, Meyer, dumping it into Pinky. Nice pause by Casey Hong to force the steal. Hong with some good ball movement as well. Bounced it down to Potasic and lost momentum there. Hong, Paige Cotton for three. In and out, and the rebound falls to Azure, her 8th of the opening half. And the Thunder will bring it back here. Thunder with 10 turnovers. Make it 11 as Azure throws it away. Hillsboro-Central Valley again with just 4. As we've been stuck on 20-18 for the last 3 minutes. Well, 2.5 anyway. Kennedy Olson trying to direct traffic. Potasic over to Hong, left corner. Hong, Potasic, Kennedy Olson again. Now Cotton steps into a 3. Long rebound taken there by Meyer. And the Thunder with another chance here. Draxton jumper, in and out. Rebound to Pinky, but she stepped out of bounds. And so the Burrows will get the ball back here off of Hatton-Northwood's 12th turnover unofficially in this opening half. Again, just 5 points in the quarter so far. A 3 from Azure and a 2 from Elizabeth Pinky. None so far for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign for 3. Kaboom! The broadcasters jinx in their favor this time. Megan Ensign knocks down her second 3 of the contest. We have our third lead change of the game. The Burrows back up by 1. Azure off the Pinky screen. Azure saw an opening. It closed quickly. Pinky gets it back out of the air. Lost control. But a foul against Paige Cotton. That's going to be her second. And it'll send Pinky to the line. Or excuse me, they get Megan Ensign for her first. And Pinky goes to the line there for 2. It's her first free throw attempt of the second quarter, after we had a combined 15 attempts in the first. Pinky at the line now, 4 of 5. And it'll stay 4 of 5. The rebound there goes to Hadley Abentroth. Ensign in her spot for 3. Dies on the back of the rim. Abentroth with another board. Potasic for 3. She draws the foul against Maddie Meyer. That's her second. Just the second of the quarter, I believe, against Hatton-Northwood. Or no, it's her third, excuse me. As Potasic at the line for 3 shots. She misses the first. It's her first attempts of the night. Second one is good. As back in for the Thunder, it's Izzy Padilla. And for Meyer, who will sit with those 3 fouls. And Potasic will make it a 2-point lead there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. No team has had more than a 5-point lead at any point in this contest. It's been a good one with $1:45 left in the opening half. Padilla on the far side. Paige Cotton deflects it to Ensign. Ensign raising through the defense, but missed the shot at the end, and the rebound goes to Pinky. Pinky back the other way, draws another foul off a missed shot. And so that foul, we'll see who that one gets charged against. It's going to go against Hadley Abentroth. That is her first. And it's bonus time already for Pinky. She misses the first. Pinky with 7 rebounds in the first half. Azure with 8. As Pinky makes the second. 23-22. 1-point lead for the Burrows. As we get to the final minute and a half of the opening half. Ensign, Potasic, Looking inside, and the Burros turn it over, just their 5th of the opening half. Thunder, chance to take the lead again. Azure. Matched up there with Abentroth. Azure in the lane. Bullies her way to the bucket, but missed. And the rebound taken out of the air by Cotton. Cotton lost it off her foot. His last touch, though, by the Thunder. So back into the ball game for Pawtucket Addison Sowery. And the Burros keep here with Ensign. Ensign sidearms it to Sowery in between the circles. Sowery moves to the right here now and zips it back. Kennedy Olson. Olson back to Sowery on that right side. Now Ensign. I'll take off some clock here. Ensign sees an opening, drives, blocked from behind. She got it back. Kennedy Olson driving in the lane. Runner is up and missed right side. And Azure with her 9th rebound of the opening half. And it's about a 2-second differential between shot and game clock as the Thunder try to take the lead. Azure dropped off there for Annika Pinky. Flips up a prayer, not answered. And the rebound goes there to make an Ensign. The Burros now can hold for the final shot. 14 seconds left in the opening half. Olson flips it on to Sowery. Back to Kennedy Olson, 8 seconds. Directing traffic, holding on to the ball with 5, 4. Got to get it up, 3, 2, 1, and nobody gets a shot up at the end of the first half. A lot of action, not as much scoring in the second as in the first quarter, but the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros have a 1-point lead over the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, 23-22 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. We'll break for halftime stats and analysis on yourliveevent.com next.
Hey there.
We're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
See your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, Jennifer Worley in Cavalier. At the half on yourliveevent.com, we got a little contest going on here. I believe that's Grayson Sowery trying to make the old-fashioned layup and free throw and three-pointer. He has, I believe, 30 seconds to do so. About his 5th attempt there at the layup. Boy, that would be tough for anybody of that height. I'll give him a hearty round of applause if he just makes the layup. It's off the box and in. There's a layup. Does he have enough time to put up a shot at the free throw line? No, he does not. But a layup nonetheless. Here on our Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl halftime reports. And home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit that agency downtown Hillsboro. Or give Ryan a call today at 701-436-5777. Again at the half, Hillsboro-Central Valley 23, Hatton-Northwood 22. Let's take a look here at the stats from the first half. Hillsboro-Central Valley living at the free throw line. In fact, of their 23 points, nearly half of them have come from the free throw line. They're 10 of 13 in the opening half. Leading scorer there is Megan Ensign with 8 points. 6 points for Peyton Olson, 5 for Brindley Lazard, and 2 points each for Casey Hong and Mackenzie Pawtucket. Get you there 23 points. Again, just 5 points in the entire second quarter. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, after posting 18 in the first, they led 18-15 at the end of the first quarter. By the way, the Burros, though, they've had a lot of trouble shooting from the field. They've missed 27 shots tonight from the field. They've made just 5, so they're 5 of 32 in the opening half. That's about shooting 15% from the field. And again, they are 10 of 13. About 80% from the free throw line. Leading rebounder Megan Ensign, Paige Cotton with 3 each. 2 each for Casey Hong and Hadley Abentroth, and 1 for Peyton Olson. So that's 11 rebounds. And Kennison Azure is nearly the same amount as that by herself for Hatton-Northwood. Speaking of Hatton-Northwood and Kennison Azure, she is the leading scorer there for the Thunder with 10 points. And, 11 by Pinky. Elizabeth Pinky with 11 points. I must be off somewhere here. Sorry, 9 points. There we go. 9 points for Elizabeth Pinky and 3 for Abby Padilla. So Azure and Pinky account for nearly all the scoring so far for Hatton-Northwood and nearly all the rebounding. Outside of those two, Azure and Pinky, the Thunder just have 4 rebounds and 3 points. Kennison Azure with 9 boards in the first half, Pinky with 7 in the first half. Their fault was the turnovers. They committed 13 turnovers unofficially, Hatton-Northwood did in the first half, compared to just 5 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. But they made it count from the field. But not so much. 7 of 25. Hatton-Northwood from the field. They're shooting just about 25%. It's a little over 25% from the field. So both teams could definitely use a shot in the arm, shooting-wise, as Hillsboro-Central Valley's made 3 3-pointers. Hatton-Northwood has made just 2. And from the free throw line tonight, Hatton-Northwood is 6 of 9, shooting 66% from the free throw line. Again, Hatton-Northwood has out-rebounded Hillsboro-Central Valley 20-11, but the Burros are holding on to the ball a lot better. We've had 4 lead changes, 3 ties in this contest. No team has had more than a 5-point lead in the game. Hillsboro-Central Valley, I believe, led at 18-13 late in the first quarter. That's your halftime stats and analysis presented by Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl of Hillsboro. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back inside the Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth in a couple of minutes. See if we can check around the state for some scores, and we'll be back for the second half next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981.
At the half on YourLiveEvent.com, 23-22, Hillsboro-Central Valley. The lead over Hatton-Northwood. James Martins, Brooklyn Hannekamp on the camera here this evening. Taking a look at our Your Live event around the Your Live Event network. Basketball tonight, big game on the boys' side. Carrington hosting Shiloh. Well, I guess Carrington hosting Shiloh Christian, and Carrington definitely showing some improvement. They trail by just 8. 2 minutes left to go in the third. It's 41-33. Shiloh Christian over Carrington right now. That went on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Grafton Central Cass, that's a big boys basketball contest. It's Central Cass with the lead 19-15 over Grafton. 5.5 to go in the opening half. Again, that one also on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's see here. Lisbon and Richland boys basketball. It is Lisbon with a big 30-5 lead over Richland. So check out all those games on YourLiveEvent.com. Shanley North in a doubleheader as well. Some great ball games going on. A lot of great action on Thursday as well. Adaborp West hosting Richland girls basketball action. And Carrington Lisbon wrestling duel. That should be a good one. Central Cass girls hosting Grafton. Kindred girls hosting Valley City. That should be another good contest. And lots more Friday and Saturday. Check out the full schedule on YourLiveEvent.com. Second half about to begin. Hillsboro-Central Valley again have scored just 5 points since the end of the first quarter, so they're looking for more, but they'll await the ball as the defense will get started here for Hatton-Northwood as the Thunder will go back out on the attack as we start the second half. It is, of course, Tabby Padilla, Meyer, Draxton, Azure, and Elizabeth Pinkey, the starters on the floor there for Hatton-Northwood. Azure in a trap. Paige Cotton got her in a bind. And they were able to get it off to Draxton to reset. Azure back to Padilla. Left wing. Patasic all over Padilla. Azure snags it out of the air. Tried to throws up a shot. Missed it. And the rebound goes there to Paige Cotton. Patasic back the other way for the Burros. Kennedy Olson. 3-ball. Ensign. Kaboom! Megan Ensign drills the 3. And the Burros extend their lead to 4. Largest lead of the game was 5 for the Burros. Leave a late first quarter. Azure. Right wing there for Meyer. Now Draxton in the corner off the Meyer screen. Padilla trying to feed in, and Ensign swats it away. Turnover there for the Thunder, and the Burros turn it back over. And the Thunder turn it back over. Olsen in some space. Ensign back to Olsen. Deals it in. Peyton Olsen from Kennedy Olsen missed the shot, and the rebound tracked down there by Meyer. Back come the Thunder, and they cannot hold on to the ball right now. Another turnover. That's 3 already in the half for Hatton-Northwood, and an over and back on Patasic. So Mackenzie Patasic will give it back. to Hatton-Northwood. Azure on the inbound. We're to Padilla now. And stolen away, Kennedy Olson. Olson coast to coast with a layup. The steal and score for Kennedy Olson, her first bucket of the night. And the Burros take their largest lead of the game at 6. Padilla knocked away, a reach and foul on Mackenzie Potasic. That's her first, team's first of the quarter. And checking in for the Thunder, Annika Pinky, the 5'8" freshman, is back on the floor there for the sophomore Abby Padilla, as the Thunder try to generate some offense. The Burros have already matched their entire second quarter point total within the first 2 minutes and change of the third quarter. Elizabeth Pinky lowering the shoulder, working on Peyton Olson. Azure fires it down to Draxton, and a turnover, and a timeout is called by Tony Evanstead and Hatton-Northwood. 28-22, 5:43 remaining here in the third quarter on the Golden Harvest Tim Cuzette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Keep yourself healthy as we head into the colder weather. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. Don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. And there's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Coming out of the Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter tells Josie Nick Preston timeout. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead and the ball. Mackenzie Potasic bringing it up here for the Burros. Ensign for 3, short. Rebound taken by Meyer. And the Thunder have it back with Azure. Azure lowers the shoulder, lost control. She will hang on to the ball here. As Meyer already has an equal number of rebounds that she had in the entire first half. Meyer, Azure, and Pinky doing all the rebounding, the rest of the team with 2. Other than their 20. Azure. Meyer trying to direct traffic. Ensign playing good defense. Azure on the right wing, drops it down to Pinky. And 1 for Elizabeth Pinky. Paige Cotton charged with a foul. That's her second. Yep, should be her second. And the team's, second of the quarter. Pinky trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot is up and good. Pinky was 5 of 8 from the line in the first half. Now 6 of 9 for the game. 28-25 and a turnover. Azure with the steal. Azure looking to go coast to coast for the most. Puts up a shot and puts it in. And the lead is down to 1, 28-27, Kennison Azure. Once again with a great finish. 5-0 run here for the Thunder. Nearly a steal as Ensign knocked to the floor there by Amy Draxton. That's her second. Thunder's first of the quarter. As Addison Sowery back onto the floor there for Potasic. Kennedy Olson to inbound there. Hong onto the floor as well. Sowery. Pestered there by Meyer. Drops it off to Ensign. Trying to curl inside. Shot is off the box and missed. And the rebound will go to Hatton-Northwood. Thunder hang on to the ball here. They're on the right-hand side. Is Azure. Azure, Pinky, it's a long 2, short. Rebound goes to Casey Hong, is poked out of bounds. No, they say she lost it on her own. Hong with the rebound, but apparently the turnover there. And so Hatton-Northwood's going to get the ball back. Inbound baseline left. There for Draxton. Lobs it over to Meyer. Meyer. As Annika Pinky with it now. Right side. Flips it up. Missed it. Rebound. Casey Hong again. Hong crashing the boards nicely tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. She's got 4 boards. 3 ball on the way. I believe by inside. Missed the shot. And Azure picks up another rebound. Azure with a missed shot there, but she'll draw the foul. 2 shots coming there as Kennison Azure now with a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. As the foul is going to go against Megan Ensign. That's her second. Team's third of the quarter. Azure's first at the line is good. Lazard back out there for the Burros. And Izzy Padilla back out on the floor for the Thunder. Also Abby Padilla back out there. Ensign goes to the bench there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kennison Azure knocks in the free throw again, a double-double, 14 points, 10 boards. The lead is back in favor of Hatton-Northwood. 5 lead changes, 3 ties, actually 4 ties in the game. Hong, beautiful move, and 1 for Casey Hong. Ding dong, there's Casey Hong to the free throw line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Hong on the fake, and she gets rewarded. The foul will go against Abby Padilla. That's her second, and the second team foul there. Boy, you can hear a pin drop here at Central Valley. Hong's free throw is good. There's the crowd now. And the Burros back in front here. 31-29. As that's knocked out of bounds there. Thunder will take it back. That's Padilla. Over there to Annika Pinky. Elizabeth Pinky now. Abby Padilla, right side, looking inside. Turnaround is good for Elizabeth Pinky. And we are tied at 31. Full court press there by the Thunder. And we got a foul on the way back. Kennedy Olson draws. Foul will go against Annika Pinky. That's her first. Both teams now with 3 team fouls in the quarter. The Burros back with it. Kennedy Olson flips it. Sowery. Now back to Kennedy Olson. Hong. Hong looking inside and taken away. And a foul as well. Hillsboro-Central Valley had just 5 turnovers in the opening half. They have 5 here in the third quarter. And Sowery with the foul there. That is her first. And the team's fourth. That's the last one to give as Casey Hong comes to the bench. Some good minutes there for Hong. As again, we have a 31-31 tie. Step back into it. Azure gives the Thunder back the lead. 33-31. Kennedy Olson. Now Peyton Olson. Sorry. In the corner. Hadley Abentroth for 3 off the front of the rim and rebounded there by Annika Pinky. Here comes Hatton-Northwood. Azure 4-3. Kaboom! Kennison Azure. Azure now up to 19 points to go along with those 10 rebounds and the largest lead of the game for Hatton-Northwood. And a foul down low. Azure will commit it. Be her first. Team's fourth. And that's, again, the last one to give for Hatton-Northwood. Kennedy Olson inbound. Peyton Olson off the box and in. Olson, her first basket since the first quarter, 36 38-33. Azure, corner now. Padilla, now Elizabeth Pinky throws it up and missed. And the rebound going to be collected there by Hadley Abentroff. Back come the Burros now, 1:23 to go in the third quarter. Peyton Olsen with the miss. And the rebound back there for Hatton-Northwood. Abby Padilla, now Azure for three, short. Rebound, good team box out there, allowing Peyton Olsen to pick up the rebound. So there's a foul. Olsen just her second rebound of the game. It's a turnover there against the Burros. So Hatton-Northwood gets it back, leading by 3, 61 seconds to go here in the third quarter. In a trap, double team, jump ball. It'll go back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. We're in for a good finish the way these two teams are playing. They've hit a lot more shots here in this third quarter, both teams. Certainly stepped it up from the field. As Hatton-Northwood stepped up the pressure as well, but a foul. It'll be a two-shot foul. Of course, if we get to the bonus, that is. As Annika Pinky commits her second, team's fifth. So 2 shots coming for Kennedy Olsen, her first trip to the line tonight. The Burros, again, 11 of 14 from the free throw line tonight. They get 11 of 15. Still, if you can get to 65, 70% in high school, you're feeling okay from the free throw line. You love to see that 80% as Kennedy Olsen can't quite connect from the line there as the rebound goes to Draxton. Back come the Thunder. Nice no-look pass. Padilla's three off the mark. Rebound hauled in by Lazard, and the Burros keep it. Wide open, Abentroth couldn't hold on, and the Burros turn it over there. As the Thunder bring it back. Meyer, right wing, and a direct traffic. Meyer with it still. Annika Pinky flips it up and in. And the lead is up to 5 with 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Burros, one last shot. Sowery, wide open. Lazard for three. Short. And Draxton collects the rebound. And at the end of the third quarter, it's Hatton-Northwood 38, Hillsboro-Central Valley 33 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Fourth quarter coming up on yourliveevent.com. As the Hatton-Northwood Thunder with the 5-point lead, 38-33. Azure trying to go on the give and go. Instead, the Burros will take it away. Assen Sowery puts Hassick in the corner, drives baseline. Cotton open, 20-footer left side, just a little long. Peyton Olsen grabs the board. Turnaround is good for Peyton Olsen on the rebound and the putback. Olsen now with 3 boards along with 10 points. Back the other way, Pinky with a chance, and that's blocked by the reach and foul. They'll call that on Mackenzie Potasic. And it'll go to the line there for Elizabeth Pinky for 2 shots. Pinky's first is missed short. Again, outside of Elizabeth Pinky and Kennison Azure, the Thunder have 5 points tonight of their 38. 38-35, they hold on to the lead, and Pinky misses them both. Peyton Olsen scoops up the rebound. And the Burros will bring it back, and to the floor. It's a jump ball. It'll stay Burro basketball. Peyton Olsen had just 1 rebound in the first half. She's got 3 here in the second half. Again, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight for Peyton Olsen. Megan inside, checks back in for Abentroth. Sowery on the inbound there. She'll look to run the floor as the Burros can tie with a 3 or cut it to 1 with a 2. Here's Potasic. Potasic driving. Feeding Cotton. Now back Potasic. Dropped it off for inside, and the Burros reset with 15 on the shot clock. Sowery. 7 minutes to go in regulation. Inside, 10 on the shot clock. Moves to the right, looking for help. Sowery with it. Cotton open a little bit. Space closes quickly. Burros running out of time. Got to put it up, and it's either way. It's a shot clock violation before the steal. Either way, it's the Burros' 8th turnover of the second half. 13 for the game. Hatton-Northwood with 19 for the contest. But the most important fact and figure up there, the Thunder still with a 3-point lead with 6:40 to go in regulation. I say regulation because we definitely could be in store for overtime. Turnaround jumper is good for Pinky. Elizabeth Pinky now up to 17 points. Second on the team only to Azure. Great move to the cup for Addison Sowery to respond. It's her first bucket of the night, 40-37. Thunder still in front. Kennison Azure. It's been the focal point. Her and Pinky been the focal point of the offense tonight. There's Pinky again. Another chance. Missed it that time. Rebound Padilla. Another chance for Pinky and 1. Elizabeth Pinky got the feed from Padilla after Izzy Padilla picked up the rebound. And the lead back up to 5 now. 42-37. 6:05 remaining here in regulation. Pinky to give the Thunder their largest lead of the game. It's short, and the rebound goes to Casey Hong. Back up ahead, it gets to Kennedy Olsen. Nice feed down low, Peyton Olsen for the bucket. And we get a timeout called here by Hillsboro-Central Valley. 42-39, 5:56 remaining in regulation. The Thunder holding on to the 3-point lead.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sumby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Out of the Snowneck Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter, Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 5:56 remaining in regulation. A highly entertaining contest on yourliveevent.com. 42-39 in favor of Hatton-Northwood as that's knocked out of bounds by Kennedy Olsen. Thunder will stay with the ball. We're starting to get into that game reset time, that clutch time, if you call it, under 4 minutes remaining in a game. As Azure inbound, lost it up ahead to Pinky, and the Thunder turn it over. You got to be just dying on the inside if you're Tony Evanstead with 20 turnovers in this game. as this Thunder team has been road warriors the entire opening of the season. Their first 5 games away from Hatton-Northwood. Knocked out of bounds, and they've come away with wins in 3 of those 4 contests. Casey Hong, good night tonight at 5-5 with 5 points, 5 boards. And she'll step into a 3, why not? Good shot, just missed left side, and the rebound goes to Pinky. Back with it there comes Hatton-Northwood with Azure. Abby Padilla down the left side. Izzy Padilla, and we get a reach-in foul. Pinky close to a double-double as well, as the foul will go against Sowery comes out. Go against Megan Ensign, that's her 3rd. Team's 3rd of the quarter. And off the board, or off the rim there and out of bounds. Off the missed shot, Hatton-Northwood will hang on to the ball. Inbound baseline left there for Abby Padilla. Padilla looking inside, finding Azure for a moment. It's out of bounds, last touch by the Burros. 5:15 left here in regulation. Abby Padilla inbound baseline left. Into Azure off the box and in. Kennison Azure with 21 tonight, 21 points. 10 boards for Azure. As the Burros try to get it back. Lost control, and the Burros turn it over. Down 5, under 5 to go. Lazard and Cotton are back in for Hong and Ensign. Inbound baseline left there for Izzy Padilla. Azure and the Thunder will look to slow it down. They did receive votes in the most recent Division B Sportscaster Sports Writers Association Girls Basketball Media Poll, as Azure a clear favorite for, in my opinion, senior athlete of the year out of that district at least. She missed the shot, but she'll go to the free throw line. First shot is up and good. 45-39 there for Azure. Foul, by the way, that went against Kennedy Olsen, her 2nd. Azure will get one more chance here. It's up and in. So Azure knocks them both down. And a 7-point lead for Hatton-Northwood, their largest of the game. Patasik looking inside, turnover. The Burros did so well in the first half, keeping hold of the ball, but they've struggled a little bit in the second half. 15 total turnovers for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and 21 for Hatton-Northwood. Big possessions here for the Burros. Got to put some buckets in. Abentroth, Patasik, Lazard, right corner. Trying to feed it inside to Peyton Olsen. Too much traffic there. The Burros turn it over again. Lobs it there, right wing. Annika Pinky, now Izzy Padilla. Back to Kennison Azure. Azure driving right side. Azure chucks up a prayer, and it's answered. Kennison Azure has been lights out tonight. As Dwayne Connell, the Burros, got to talk it over as they're down 9 with 4 minutes to go here in this one. 48-39, the Golden Harvest. Tim Cozette, Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hatton-Northwood with the lead.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout 48-39. Hillsboro-Central Valley trails Hatton-Northwood by 9, and they nearly turn it over. Lazard trying to get it into Olsen. That's just not worked. Hatton-Northwood has sniffed that out. And they force another turnover, the 12th of the half for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Izzy Padilla now, Pinky as the Thunder slow it down just a hair. Trying to knock some of this clock off with a 9-point lead. Azure directing traffic. Burrows need to get a stop here. Azure won't be stopped as she goes to the cup. She draws the foul. She'll head to the line for 2 more. As the foul here is going to go against Hadley Abentroth, her third. As Azure back to the line for 2. First one is good. Azure tonight with right now a 26-10, 26 points, 10 boards for the senior Kennison Azure. One more here for Azure. It's up. It's good. 50-39. Hatton-Northwood starting to pull away here now. Megan Ensign's got to knock down a couple of threes to give him a chance. On cue, not quite there, and the rebound goes to Azure. The fourth quarter especially has belonged to Hatton-Northwood and to Kennison Azure. And Elizabeth Pinky. As there's a deflection, that's out of bounds on the pass in. Inbound there, baseline right for Hatton-Northwood. Inbound there by Padilla. Padilla into Azure, flips it up and miss. Rebound, Abentroth pulls it down. Big stop there for Hillsboro-Central Valley, but they got to turn it into something. Into Peyton Olsen. Olsen trying to feed Ensign off the box, miss. Ensign board, puts it up and in. And Megan Ensign now up to 13 points. Off the putback, 50-41. Burrows still in it here, 2.5 remaining. They got to get some stops and make some shots. Abby Padilla for 3, in and out. Maybe too early in the shot clock there, but Tasic takes it back, and Sowery with a big tip and a nice hand in there, but the Thunder hang on somehow. Missed shot, and the ball will go back to the Burrows. Sowery feeding Ensign. Oh, good opportunity, couldn't cash in. Peyton Olsen with the board, and she draws the foul. So a couple of missed opportunities there for Hatton-Northwood down low. As Hillsboro-Central Valley will keep. Inbound there, Sowery, Ensign, wide open 3. Oh, in and out. Great look, couldn't finish it. And I think that's off of Sowery, and it is. Oh, man, Megan Ensign had a great look. And she'll come out. Kennedy Olsen comes back onto the floor, 50-41, 151 remaining here in regulation. Burrows still with some chances here. They don't have any fouls to give, though. That's the problem. There'll be free throws the rest of the way, and you don't want Kennison Azure shooting those free throws. Kick out, Padilla. As Peyton Olsen goes for the steal, she gets it. She goes to the floor. It's a jump ball to go back to Hatton-Northwood. The Thunder keep here. Problem is, it gives them a fresh shot clock, 35 on the shot clock. Burrows down 3 possessions. Abentroth playing tough on Azure. Azure draws another foul. Kennison Azure back to the free throw line for 2 more. Addison Sowery called for the foul this time around. That is her second. Or no, excuse me, they call it an Abentroth. That is her 4th. Azure at the line. Connects. Again, it's going to be fun. I think it's towards the end of the season. I think it's the second to last game, at least for Hatton-Northwood, that they play Mayport CG. That's going to be a fascinating contest to watch. Or no, excuse me, that's the Benson County game. Benson County Mayport CG. That'll be fascinating too. 52-41, 126 remaining here in regulation on YourLiveEvent.com.
You've got a lot more going for you this holiday season with Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank. This is a season of making memories with the ones that matter most. Whatever's on your wish list this year, Mayport Hardware has the tools and supplies to make that holiday magic come to life. Tim and Sue and their staff wish you a happy holiday season. You've got a lot more going for you, not just this season, but every season of the year at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Coming out of another Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout, 52-41, Hatton-Northwood. Is slowly but surely getting closer and closer to their 4th win of the year. Kennedy Olson, Sowery, back to Olson. I'm winding down for the Burros. Sowery, wide open 3, long rebound, taken there by Abentroth. Abentroth drives, feeds Olson, off the box and in for Peyton Olson. And an opportunity to put a free throw down as well. Olson with a nice 4th quarter. 14 points for the game. And she'll look to make it 15. Going to be likely a little too late, but you never know as Olson makes the and one. Again, you harken back to Texas A&M, Northern Iowa, national tournament a number of years ago, and the Aggies turned it over a bunch late, and the Panthers came back and won the game. That's what the Burros have to hope for here as Azure holds on. You got a foul now. Padilla, that'd be a good one to foul. Azure would not be a good one to foul as she's been perfect tonight, 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Padilla. And the Burros aren't fouling here, down 8. 10 on the shot clock. Looking inside to Pinky and 1, and that's a dagger. The great find from Azure to Pinky. 2 gals with a double-double tonight. As Casey Hong will check back in for Abentroth. Abentroth is fouled out of the game. Hadley Abentroth, no points tonight, but 5 boards. Some good minutes there for Abentroth, the sophomore. As the free throw is made there by Pinky. Make it back to an 11-point lead. Hong kept her pivot foot down, thought about a 3, won't take it. Sowery. Hong will take it this time. Long rebound, Azure out of the air. And Hatton-Northwood will go to 4-1 to start the season. Hillsboro-Central Valley going to drop to 2-3. As Azure holding on to the ball. She can just hold on to it and run out the clock. She'll flip it over to Pinky. Back to Azure and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Countywide battle goes to Hatton-Northwood with a great 4th quarter from Kennison Azure and Elizabeth Pinky. 55-44 is the final. Hatton-Northwood comes away with a win. Hillsboro-Central Valley will have the setback on their record. We'll come back with lots more post-game stats and analysis next on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tired work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
It's a final here on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. It is Hatton-Northwood again the win over Hillsboro-Central Valley, 55-44. Stats and storyline of the game here for you. Really tight through the first three quarters, and then pulling away in the end was Hatton-Northwood. Kennison Azure, Elizabeth Pinkey, they balled tonight in the best sense. 50 combined points. Also picking up here 22 combined rebounds between those two. Kennison Azure, by the way, at the line today, she's a perfect 9 for 9. And a couple of nice dimes as well. And just was really the focal point of the offense tonight for Hatton-Northwood. Again, Hillsboro-Central Valley actually had a 5-point lead late in the first quarter. They led 18-13 late in the first quarter. It was 18-15 at the end of the first. And they led at the end of the first half 23-22. But Hatton-Northwood really came alive again in the third and the fourth quarters. They outscored the Burros in the third 16-10. And they outscored them in the fourth. That would be a 17-11 if my math is correct, to get the 55-44 victory. Some further scoring here. Again, we mentioned Azure and Pinkey, 29 and 21 respectively. 3 for Abby Padilla, 2 for Izzy Padilla. That's all the scoring for Hatton-Northwood. Hillsboro-Central Valley was led by Peyton Olson, 15 points. 13 for Megan Ensign. And 5 points each for Brindley Lazard and Casey Hong. 2 points, Mackenzie Potasic, Kennedy Olson, and Addison Sowery. From the field, the Burros shot 27%, 15 of 56 unofficially. And the Thunder shot 34%, 17 of 50. Both teams are pretty comparable from the free throw line. The Burros shot 12 of 17 from the line. That's about a 70%. It is 71% percentage. And for Hatton-Northwood, they shot 16 of 22 from the free throw line for 73%. So pretty comparable both sides. Turnovers were killer early. Hatton-Northwood had, in the first half, 13 turnovers. The Burros just 5. They really took care of the ball well and turned Hatton-Northwood over. They just couldn't repeat that first half success in the second half. Total of 17 turnovers for the game for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 22 for Hatton-Northwood. So they lost the turnover battle, but they won the rebounding battle by far, and they won the tempo battle, I feel, especially in the end. Leading rebounder, again, Kennison Azure, she picked up 12, and Pinky picked up 10. The Knights will... and the leading rebounder for Hillsboro-Central Valley, there was a couple with 5. We'll go through some more of the rebounding stats and those types of things tie a little bit later on. Ties, we had 5 lead changes, I believe 6. Again, largest lead for the Burros was 6. Largest lead for Hatton-Northwood was 11. So we get Hatton-Northwood. Again, we'll talk with them here in just a little bit. This is our Farmers Union insurance agent, Ryan Opdahl, Hillsboro post-game report. We'll come back with some interviews and our player of the game next.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Move her into frame a little bit more. At Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Joined by Kennison Azure tonight. Our player of the game, easily, well, I should say easily, it's between you and Ms. Pinky over there. We'll talk to in a little bit, but 29 points along with 12 rebounds, smattering of assists and steals and all kinds of fun. I couldn't tell out there, I'm saying this sarcastically, of course, but it looked like you were having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, very fun, you know. It's a great group of girls to play with. We're really young, and it's just fun to fly up and down with them.
It's been a long season so far in the sense that your ladies haven't even had a home game yet, and you're 5 games in.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the challenge of playing that grueling schedule there on the road.
Well, we just try to be positive of it, you know. Like, it's just a game. Like, there's nothing behind it. Like, we have to just go out there and play our hardest and work together as a team and just be ourselves.
Of course, you know, Hatton-Northwood's small communities, but communities that certainly rally around the teams that you have. And what does it mean to put up these performances, to go out to Minot and get the wins, and go here to Hillsboro and just keep winning for these communities?
It wouldn't be done without them. You know, my teammates are all my best friends, and I couldn't do everything I do without them. So,
goal for the season for you and the rest of the team?
To play hard and win games.
Easily said there. And Kennison, I can't imagine there's much that you have to improve out there, but what's one thing personally you're hoping to improve upon this season?
We need to take our time a little more at moments. We're young and inexperienced, but that'll come. That'll come with more time on the court and practicing together.
Kennison Azure, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, joining us. Again, Kennison, congratulations, and you can pass the mic on over to Ms. Pinky over there.
Don't be shy.
That's good advice right there. As again, our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, sharing our heritage and our future locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, DHB.bank. And I'll have you move a little bit closer to the camera there. I'm gonna move the camera back a little bit here. There we go. And you can come on back into the frame there. And Elizabeth, it seemed like you and Kennison were really playing in tandem all night long, and that seems to be an insight into how your team likes to play all season long.
Yeah, we've been working for this season for a long time, and we put a lot of work in together. So yeah, Kennison coming back from her injury, this has definitely been the games that we've been dreaming of. So it's fun to get to play with all of our teammates, and I'm just so proud of all of them.
Kind of walk me through what's been your favorite part so far of this season. I know it's early, only 5 games in, but what's been your favorite part so far?
Well, my favorite part, we just have such a great group of girls, and everybody really works hard at all the time, and people show up in the summer and are just really there for each other. So I think that's definitely my favorite part, playing with this really selfless group. Like, they aren't really concerned who's scoring, they just want our team to win. So definitely my favorite part has just been playing with the amazing group of girls we have.
As I mentioned to Kenneth, I'm going to say the same thing to you. What's one thing personally you hope to improve upon before the end of the season?
Well, this game especially, I definitely hope to improve on free throws, but also just intensity throughout, getting the boards, but getting more people open and making more plays for other people. And, yeah, I'm just really proud of this group.
How amazing would it be to bring this Hatton-Northwood team to the state tournament?
Well, that would definitely be our dream, our goal. But yeah, a goal is a dream with a deadline. So we definitely is on our list of goals. So yeah, that's something we're working for, and we just got to take it day by day. And yeah, that's what we're working hard.
There you go. I mean, if you were looking for a quote to put on your quote board, there it is. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Love it. That's Elizabeth Pinckey joining us here at our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. And Elizabeth, thanks for the time. Congratulations.
Thank
Go
you.
enjoy this one.
Thank you.
And we're going to bring in the coach here now. And Tony coming in here, and camera there just a little bit. And
it's right here.
Throw in their Enbridge Energy Player of the Game shirt. I love it. Coach, again, this was it's a tough game coming in. You haven't played this team in a couple years. You don't kind of know firsthand these strengths and weaknesses, but kind of walk me through what it's been like to have these girls have this game back on the schedule and ultimately come away with a win.
Well, it's always good, like you said, when you can come away with a win. Like you said, too, we haven't played them in a couple years. Last time we played them, they had a different coach, completely different set of girls, so had to kind of watch some film on them, see what they wanted to do, and we work on that in practice and hope that the girls can execute what we work on in practice. And at times they did. They remembered what they needed to do, and then at times we kind of forgot what we needed to do. We knew which they're 2 girls that they go through, kind of like us. We have 2 girls that they go through, or that we go through. So if we could stop them, we figured we'd have a good chance at it. So that was kind of our focus for this one.
Let's walk through the game here a little bit, kind of some of the notes. The turnovers really hit you hard in the first half. 13 turnovers. They turned it over just 5 times, and it looked like that was the recipe for success on their part in the first half.
Oh, absolutely. They hats off to them. They played well. They forced us into making some decisions that we probably shouldn't have made, trying to force the ball a little bit. But at times, too, we want to play fast. Some of those turnovers we're fine with, where it's try to make that play where a pass just goes a little bit outstretched hands. We're okay with those. But the unforced ones, trying to force the ball into a teammate that's really not that open, is kind of what hurts us throughout the game. And we only have the 2 girls with a lot of varsity experience, so we're building that experience with our younger ones, hoping they gain that. And good games like this against quality opponents is going to help that.
You mentioned building the experience going off of this game a little bit. Of course, to have a state tournament team, you got to, I'd like to think, have more than 2 players that do the bulk of the scoring and the rebounding. I imagine that you'll look at these games in the development to try and find a 3rd player, try and find a 4th player that can really help things out when the defenses pick up on the fact that, okay, we shut down Azure, we shut down Pinky, we got a chance to win the game.
Absolutely. That's what teams are going to try to do. So we've talked to the girls. They know that. This group of girls, like I think it was Elizabeth that said it, and both of them kind of made it known that they're a very close group. They're all pretty good friends. It doesn't matter who scores as long as we score is kind of the mentality they have. But like you mentioned too, we need somebody else or some other ones. It doesn't have to be the same girl every time. It'd be nice if it was different, so it's harder to even guard that, to step up and get us 10 to 12 points a night, and then have other ones at 6 to 8 to make it hard. So we need to make sure those girls are being hard to guard, not just out there where teams can pack it inside and take those 2 away.
Your message to the girls, kind of out of the or into the halftime locker room, out of the halftime locker room, what was the key, you think, to flip the script and give you guys the momentum at the end of the game?
Play better defensively. We're pretty blunt. We're pretty honest with them. A lot of them, they take coaching very well, so they know. We told them we didn't play very good defensively. We got to be better at that. When they get by us, we knew they were fast. We knew when they get by you, you got to sprint to cut them off. You can't jog beside them on defense. And then offensively, just not force some shots. Take our time to get a little bit better open look, but you still got to be aggressive to the basket.
Some of the other things that pointed out there. I mentioned some of the players that might step up and fill that third role, fill that fourth role. Maddie Meyer with a couple of nice rebounds there at good points. Izzy Padilla with some nice grabs as well. Abby Padilla with a good 3 in the first quarter, had some good open looks as well. It seems like the pieces are really starting to come together for what could be a special year.
Oh, absolutely. There's kind of that our 3 through 7 or 3 through 8, they're kind of all intermixing, and one will have a good game and the other ones might not have as good a game as they think, but it's just the next girl needs to step up, and they do a good job. Like we said, they don't pout if it wasn't them. If they're not scoring, they understand there's other parts of the game where you can make assists, you can play good defense, you can box out and get rebounds and affect the game in other ways, and they're starting to learn that and excel at their roles.
This is going to be a tough region, or tough district. Well, tough region too, but tough district especially. You look at, Benson County's off to a great start at 7-0. You look at the defending state champions, Mayport CG, are in your district, and some other great teams. It's got to be fun and challenging at the same time to have a very competitive district where you're definitely in the mix for one of those top teams.
Oh, absolutely. We tell the girls all our games are going to be tough. There's no easy game on our schedule. With our inexperience in our youth, it's good. It's fun. You want to get them in those games early, and you want to play them as much as you can throughout the year, so you can learn throughout them and learn to handle that towards the district tournament and hopefully the regional tournament and hopefully the state tournament after that. You just got to learn from your mistakes and move on. And like we tell them, we're pretty big with quotes, but like the one we tell them all the time is, we're not as good as we think we are when we win, but we're not as bad as we think we are when we lose. So just got to kind of learn and keep improving day by day.
Last thing, got to be a good feeling to finally get a chance to come home.
Yeah, it'll be fun to play in our own gym. We've practiced there, and over the holiday break we have 2 home games back to back, so it'll be nice for some of our crowd to watch a game from home for once.
Tony Evans joining us here again in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, sharing our heritage and our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck the rest of the way, and who knows, we'll maybe see you come postseason time.
All right, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
And we'll be back with more post-game next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Coming on back here in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, chatting with head coach Dwayne Connell from Hillsboro-Central Valley. And, Coach, again, definitely some positives, as we mentioned in the pregame, some positives and some things that weren't quite as positive, didn't quite go your way. Just to kind of sum up this game and where do you think the team is at 5 games in?
Well, the main focus was to have that effort. We had that in the first game of the season, and then since then we lost it. I'm not sure where it went, but that was kind of the emphasis going in, is to make sure that we had the effort for 4 quarters. We did that. We still need to do just some of the simple things with taking care of the basketball. Defensive assignments, we wanted to try to take away the big girls as much as we could with having guards come and help and crash a little bit. And we just, like I said, just small assignments like that we need to make sure that we're 100% focused all the time throughout the game.
Turnovers have been an Achilles heel for your team going back to last year, and you had a recipe for success in the first half. According to my count, only 5 turnovers in that first half. You got to feel like there's something there, at least a building block for the future.
There is, and they just have to learn from some of these silly mistakes that we're making. They're going to get turnovers. It's going to happen. We want to push the basketball all the time, so turnovers are going to happen, but we just can't have the unforced ones, getting the ball across the half line and traveling, or just throwing it right into their hands without ball faking. Just simple things like that we got to eliminate.
Kind of walk you through some of the other positives there. Peyton Olsen had kind of a quiet middle game, but it's a good start to the game and a good end of the game tonight.
Yeah, she got in foul trouble, which is something that we keep on harping on her about, being smarter, because she picks up some of these silly fouls. And in the first half like that, when you got 2-3 fouls right away, it takes you out of the game, and so you got to change a whole lot of things or whatever with her energy and the way she goes after rebounds. She still has to work on that, getting a little bit smarter. But if you can have her on the floor the whole time without even, maybe giving her a break here and there before a quarter, but we need her on the floor. That's the biggest thing.
I think tonight, fairly balanced attack on the offensive side, the rebounding side. You had gals like Casey Hong come in with a 5 and 5, and Addison Sowery comes in and is starting to pick up her play this season. And Aben Troth, even though she fouled out, didn't get any points. She picked up 5 rebounds, I believe, as well. So again, the pieces they're there. It just can't quite line up at all at one time for you guys.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'll just putting in girls at certain situations or whatever to see what kind of pressure that they could put on them. And so, like I said, even if they didn't score, if they're out there getting rebounds and playing really good defense, that's going to get them playing time. So, like I said, and a lot of the girls did have some good games or whatever and stepped up or whatever. But, again, when you get into the fourth quarter and it's a close game or whatever, those are the situations that you really got to kind of slow yourself down and try not to make those unforced mistakes. But we'll get it.
Again, taking a look kind of at the schedule coming up. Again, Region 2, always a tough challenge for you, and dropping to 2 and 3. And next up, a contest at Maple River this week before the holiday break.
Yeah, Maple River, it's not going to get any easier for us. They're a tough team. They have everybody back, and they're athletic. They get up and down the floor. I think last year it was like a 20-point game, but it was one of those games that the effort was there and we competed with them. So that's going to be our mindset going in, is again just trying to take care of some of these. We can't take care of everything all at once. It's got to be baby steps, slowly taking care of some stuff. The turnovers, I don't know what it was a total at the end or whatever, but the Carrington game, I think I totaled it up after doing the stats, and it was like 38 turnovers. So anything under 30 or whatever is a good step in the right direction. So it's got to be baby steps, and it's early on in the season, so we just got to keep on working.
Some of the other things to point out: free throws. You guys were 8 of 10 for the free throw line in the first quarter. Still finished with 70+% from the free throw line for the game.
That's one thing this year that we have been doing a lot better job of, is free throws. So we keep on doing that, and we get into these close games and we can knock the free throws down. That'll be a good thing going into the stretch.
Again, Maple River coming up on Friday. We'll have that one for you on yourliveevent.com. That's the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough girls basketball team, Dwayne Connell, joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, sharing her heritage and her future. Locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, dhb.bank. Coach, thanks for the time, and we'll see you down the road.
All right, thank you.
And we'll wrap up our post-game next on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Again, a final tonight back inside the Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro. Give them a call today, 701-436-5777. As we continue our wrap-up here, some final notes and thoughts here. Going to get back to the rebounding totals here for Hatton-Northwood, again, led by Kenneth and Azure with 12, Elizabeth Pinky there with 10, 22, and the rest of the team with 13. So 35 total rebounds tonight for Hatton-Northwood. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, they were led by Hadley Abentroth, Peyton Olson, and Casey Hong, each with 5 rebounds. Paige Cotton with 4, and Megan Ensign with 3. Mackenzie Patask with 1. I believe that's 23 rebounds. So Hatton-Northwood won the rebounding battle tonight unofficially, again, 35-23. They outshot Hillsboro-Central Valley 34% to 27%. Both teams are about the same from the free throw line. Hatton-Northwood did lose the turnover battle 22-17, but they certainly won a lot of the rest of the battles here on this evening. Again, your leading scorer, the player of the game, Kennison Azure with 29 points. Peyton Olson led the Burros with 15. With the win, Hatton-Northwood goes to 4-1 on the year. Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 2-3. Let's keep her moving here with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, keeping you connected. Discover that local reliability you can trust at halsteadtel.com. And I don't know that you will find a better two-person tandem than Elizabeth Pinky and Kennison Azure. We talked to the both of them. They've got the vast experience there for Hatton-Northwood. Again, they're just 5 upperclassmen, 2 seniors. Amy Traxton is the other, and 2 other juniors. Taylor Tweet didn't see it all tonight, and Maddie Meyer. So just 5 upperclassmen, but really those 2 were extremely connected throughout the game today, and it's going to be hard to stop those 2. I mean, it's a simple task, right? If you're an opposing coach, it's a simple task. You got to stop Pinky and you got to stop Azure, but as Hillsboro-Central Valley found tonight, it's pretty hard to stop the both of them. So that's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Our Agassiz Precision Egg, precision play of the game. Agassiz Precision Egg is your local precision planting dealer, servicing the entire Red River Valley and beyond. Agassiz Precision Egg. Specializing in everything from basic planter maintenance to customized planter balance to meet the individual needs of their growers. The planter of the future is in your shed today. More information at planterdoc.com. And for the precision play of the game, I mean, I'm going to go to, again, you don't usually give this to a team or a player from the team that comes up short, but there was really one play where Casey Hong, the and one opportunity. I think it was the third quarter. Yes, the third quarter. Saw an opening, did a nice little ball fake, rolled to the cup, and got the and one, and finished the old-fashioned three-point play with a free throw to boot. Just a pretty play, and hope to see more of that the rest of the season from Casey Hong, part of our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game. Well, that about wrap things up here from Central Valley on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sale scoreboard. Hatton-Northwood with the win over Hillsboro-Central Valley, 55-44. And again, next game's on the schedule for both of these teams. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, as we mentioned during the interview, they will take on Maple River. They're in Tower City on Friday before going to Northwood for a little bit of a jamboree, a little bit of holiday invite on the 28th. Where they will take on Warwick. Meanwhile, for Hatton-Northwood, again, they go to 4-1 of the year in what I think is maybe the most intriguing district in Division B. They will head back home. They will head home for their home opener. Back-to-back contest, the second contest of the season against Cavalier. They defeated them earlier this season, 51-39. The host North Prairie as well on the 27th and the 28th, both games in Northwood. Their Benson County game, by the way, is the 16th. That's in Maddock. And their Mayport CG game also away from Hatton-Northwood at Mayville on the 24th. So that will certainly be some good tests, and we'll look forward to seeing how those score lines shake out the rest of the way. Again, the final score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sale scoreboard. Hatton-Northwood defeats Hillsboro-Central Valley 55-44. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, for Brooklyn Hannekamp on the camera this evening, James Martins saying, girls basketball fans, show some pride.